Guys, trust me, when the doctor say push, make get hemorrhoids from pushing, okay? So hey guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my channel, Imperfectly Natalya. If you are new here, welcome, and please remember to like and subscribe. Today I'm going to tell my birth story, my birth experience in Jamaica, like what it was like. I'll be talking about that,
the pros and cons.
Well, not really pros and cons, but just like my story.
Well, yeah, pros and cons. I just definitely want lifetime movie network.
Anyway, so I found out I was pregnant with Zaïre in April 2017. And it was just, he was due January 27th.
Same Sunday. 1 week later.
Yeah, but it wasn't the 27th? It was the 28th? Oh yeah, 1 year ago, some plus.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, but yeah. So he was due January 28th, 2018. So when I found out I was pregnant with him, it was just a random pregnancy test. Like, ladies out there with what you can say irregular cycles, you know what, that like I just kind of had a feeling, and I just checked because I could not use my cycle to tell if that was the case. Yeah, so when I found out I was pregnant with him, I already had an OBGYN in Kingston, and I went to her, did the check, and she's like, oh no, you're definitely pregnant. Like when she saw the picture and like the pregnancy test, she was like, no, you're definitely pregnant. So we'll just do the test to just make sure everything's okay, you know, blood pressure, all that good stuff. We did everything, and everything was going good. We would normally go in for monthly checkup. Would it be monthly? It was monthly up until...
It was monthly up until I think like the 7th.
Close to, yeah, the 7th month, where you have to start going in at least twice. And then, you know, the closer you get, you had to go in here like weekly. So, yeah, everything was good doing that.
Healthy baby boy.
Yeah, I was also, I'm also O negative, so I had to get the Rogam shot. It has different names around the world, Rohypnol, all that kind of stuff. But you have to get that once you're O negative and your partner is not O negative. So I don't remember, I think Olena is O positive.
Yeah.
And because there's a difference.
Negative.
Because there's a difference, I had to get that shot. My OB at that time recommended that I got the shot within like the first 3 months, I believe, of pregnancy. In Jamaica, Rogam is not readily available. If you do find it,
and it ain't no cheap.
No, exactly. I just said.
Oh, sorry.
Like, no, that's okay.
I'm very sorry. We finish each other's sentence, people.
We're at that point. But yeah, if you are trying to find Rogam in Jamaica, it is very hard to find. If you do find it, it is at least, the cheapest that we found it was $11,000. And that was Lasco Pharmaceuticals, and because Lasco was a distributor of the drug, and
that was relatively cheap in comparison to what we heard.
Exactly, because at the end of the pregnancy, like after I had Zaïre, because they were saying that I should get it at 3 months, and then at 7 I was supposed to get it a second time. But there was an issue with me getting it the second time, so my OB was like, okay, you can get it after you give birth to him then. And when I was trying to find it afterwards, Lasco didn't have any more in stock, and the only place that told me that they had it was Nuttall Hospital, and it was like almost close to $30,000 for one injection. So you know who never gets it. Because that last shot was supposed to, I should have gotten that to protect any future babies.
Yeah.
So I didn't get that shot though, but yeah, so hopefully, I don't know, the next time I get pregnant, if I get pregnant another time. Anyways, yes, so after we got that shot, around that time, as I said, everything was going fine with the OB. We would go in for our normal checks until it came to the point where I think this was like about in September we found out it was a boy because we did a gender reveal.
Yeah.
I think it was like October, November. The doctor was like, okay, this baby looks big. Guys, I'll show you a picture of my belly. My belly was just, it was just getting too big. Like, the doctor was like, no, we need to know the weight.
Sci-fi film big.
We need to know the weight
and
of the
she did
baby.
little them time there.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been
like
skinny.
the baby just a pull from her.
Yeah, but I was like, you know, small in size.
Yeah.
So like the doctor was like, no, we need to check what's the size of the baby, because if the baby's too big, we're going to have to do a C-section. Yeah. No, a C-section was never.
Yeah, we had already agreed with her that, listen, this is the situation, this is what we're moving forward with, a natural pregnancy. In the event of complications, fine. Yeah. But it's not the case where we're preparing. So we were advised to book the Andrew's room and stuff, and
we did all that. We paid the deposit and everything to Andrew's,
and that was like months before.
Yeah, we did that way in advance.
And paid her also.
Yeah, because you have to pay her deposit for.
Yeah.
So in Jamaica, I don't know if all doctors are like this, but with this OB, I had to pay for every doctor visit. Every doctor visit was, of course you have to pay for every doctor visit, but yeah, every doctor visit was at least $5,000. Yeah. Monthly. And when you get down to the last part, we have to start go 2, and then once you have to pay $5,000. Yeah. All the same. All the same. Also, in Jamaica, if you do have a health card and you didn't have a health card before you got pregnant, you can't use your can't use your health card
so we
while
were
you're
paying
pregnant.
For everything cash.
Out of pocket.
Yeah.
That was very upsetting, because if I got sick for some other reason, I could have used the health card. Yeah. However, because I got pregnant and then I got the health card afterwards, because I was a beneficiary, I was like a dependent on his health card. Yeah. So I got it after I found out I was pregnant. They were like, oh no, I'm sorry, you can't use it. You can't claim. So as I said, everything had to be paid out of pocket. Yeah. We were mentioning Andrews a while ago. Yeah. So after she started mentioning that, you know, the baby might be too big, that kind of stuff, that kind of raised some red flags to us, because that was like in December. Zaïre was due in January. Yeah, end of January. We were like, okay, we had everything planned, money and everything was down. Why is this happening right now? Like, it was something that was really messing with my head.
Like it was like the last 2 weeks of December, so it wasn't even early December. We were like,
we could have time.
Yeah, it was like the last 2 weeks of December, and I think you did like 3 ultrasound around that time. One at the woman's place.
Oh yeah, no, I was going to get to that. Cool. What I wanted to mention was that please keep in mind that a vaginal birth, a vaginal delivery at Andrew's Memorial is
like 110.
Was it 100? No, it was 110 for her. Her fee was 110.
So it was like 150 for them? How much was it for them?
Probably 100. Oh no, yeah, for them fee 110?
Yeah.
I think and their fees 110,000 or 85,000.
Hers was 85.
But if but if you are having a C-section,
it's like
her fee would jump to like 150.
150, and then Andrew's fee
would go something close
like
to 300,000.
So it would be like 500,000 thereabout.
I do not remember at this point. I don't have a health card, so if we're going to pay any of that, it was like out of pocket, and I was like, I'm not paying this. And my mother gave birth.
Some furniture I did that for sale, man.
My mother gave birth. Something went wrong with the camera, but yeah.
It just stopped.
I wasn't planning to do.
You said your mother. Yeah, that was sure.
Yeah, but I was just saying that I wasn't planning a C-section, because my mother gave birth to a child who weighed 9 pounds enough. I weighed 8 pounds enough. So I'm like, if Zaïre's 8 pounds enough, that was the last ultrasound we did with her, that she was saying that he's probably like 8 pounds 10 ounces. and for her, any baby over 8 pounds should be, you know, like delivered via C-section. And I was like, that's just not in the books. Anyways.
Listen, and it wasn't only the money surrounding the C-section, you know, the complications that come with C-section.
Yeah,
because your body don't heal naturally if it don't push out the baby naturally.
Exactly. That, you know, we were talking stress. Exactly. We were talking to a lady at a baby store, and she was saying that if you're doing C-section, these are the stuff you'll need, because your baby literally doesn't register that you just had your body doesn't register that you just had a baby.
Yeah.
So these are the stuff that you will need to, you know, just have handy. And I'm like, wow, like I was even considering a C-section at one point, and I was like, you know what, no. So we went to her and we told her, listen, cancel, please give me back my money, like my deposit. Yeah, this was like early January, no?
Yeah. Early January.
So we were like, because she sent us to another doctor to do an ultrasound.
Yeah.
And he was like,
he was actually on the same mount as
her. Yeah, and he was just like, yep, okay. Like he didn't even turn the monitor to us. He was just doing everything on his own. And then he was just like, okay, yeah, this baby can be delivered vaginally. He's writing everything as recommendations for us to take back to our OB. And I'm like, I don't like this. Like, if you're looking at my child and you're doing a ultrasound, like you could at least show me what's going on, you know. He did not show me, and from then I realized that okay, this is more of a money-making thing than something that's
helping persons.
Exactly. Like you don't care about my health right now. It's just that, oh, baby over 8 pounds, no, C-section. No, I'm not doing that. Anyways, at that point I called my father because he has reach out to his friend who's a doctor, and he gave us a link. Well, no, I went to see him and he examined me and he was like, okay, so the baby's actually set, because I think that's what the doctor was telling me as well, that the baby is not there's a word, I'll put it on the screen because I don't remember the word right now, but like the baby was actually set in my cervix, ready, you know, to come down. So my due date was really approaching. So he was like, okay, no, you're good, the baby's there.
And they were telling us that the baby wasn't there.
Yeah, they were telling us that he wasn't in that position. Like, okay, so that's gonna make it more complicated because he's so big and he's not properly turned and he's not set. And I'm like, what the hell is this? Anyways, my father's friend, he sent us to the woman's place in Kingston to do an ultrasound. Lovely people.
Very lovely people.
The lady didn't even make me feel paranoid about the fact that
men can't go in, but them still lovely.
Oh yeah, men had to stay outside. I don't know their reason, but I feel like they have a reason. But okay, yeah. So we did the ultrasound. Oh, so you weren't in there when we did the ultrasound?
I think they called me afterwards. You told them that if he could just come.
Yeah, you couldn't come around when I was changing, but you came in when I was doing the ultrasound.
Eventually,
yeah. So yeah, he did. The lady did the ultrasound and she was telling me that the baby's bigger now. By this time, Zaïre gone up to like 9 pound 5 ounces or something. And he said, why am I get so big in the last part? Like he was just adding pounds.
Yeah. In the last part.
Yeah, and like at that point now we're like, okay, so he's getting big. My father's friend had a friend who's a doctor, and you know. Oh yeah, she's an OB as well, and she works at the Victoria Jubilee Hospital. But she does do like private delivery and that kind of stuff. So we went out to a clinic on Hagley Park Road to see her, and she was telling me that no, it's fine, we can deliver this baby vaginally. And I'm like, wow, like I did not get this vibe earlier.
I know at this point we had to book another hospital, which is Nuttall,
which we were having an issue doing,
which is Nuttall, and then we had to pay this new doctor her deposit, not getting our deposit back from the old OBGYN and not getting the deposit back from Andrews.
Oh, as yet.
Exactly.
So we didn't get back any of that money yet, but we had to put this money forward.
Exactly.
No man.
Exactly.
Wow.
So I mean,
like
it was
at
a bit
that
of
point
a runaround and stress at that point, and I think it was
guys, I'm telling you, all of this was happening something like
within a week.
The 15th, the 16th, that kind of thing.
Yeah, within a week.
Yeah, and like she was saying that no, we can deliver this baby. She said she's not registered at to deliver babies at Andrews. She was registered at Nuttall.
Yeah.
So we can go to Nuttall, book a space at Nuttall, tell them that she's the doctor, and that everything blah 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 blah. For some reason, I don't know why we weren't properly registered at Natalya. Like I gave Natalya a call and Natalya said somebody was giving me some information with the health card, but it was incorrect at the end of the day and it didn't go through. So remember, this is like the 20th or so, and I'm thinking that, oh well, you know, I still have 1 week to go. I was still going to work because I decided to work up until the last moment. And
it was a Saturday. The 20th was a Saturday.
Yeah.
Where I was playing football for JNGI out by what's it called?
Football Factory.
Football Factory, and I asked you to go around the field a few times just to exercise.
I was just walking.
Just to exercise.
Yeah, just to stretch my legs, and I guess that worked because Sunday morning I woke up because we wanted to move as well. Like the place where we were living, it wasn't really convenient, but you know, we were saving. Yeah, we were saving,
and we had to spend so much for the baby. So
imagine if we were paying a big rent.
Exactly.
So yeah, by the next morning I was like looking through the Gleaner early in the morning and I was just feeling uncomfortable.
And I'm sleeping.
I didn't even realize I was actually having contractions until I realized that the discomfort was really growing.
Yeah.
And they were like, okay, no, call Dr. Codrington because it's about to happen. So she had to call Natal and tell them that she's coming with X and X and X.
Yeah.
On that morning, she had to be getting information.
Yeah, and
we never pay Natal yet.
Yeah.
Natal did not receive the deposit, anything.
Nothing.
Guys, oh my God, like this doctor was so amazing. Big up Dr. Codrington every time. I don't even think she did get her deposit yet either.
No. After everything happened, me pay her.
The other OB, me not think she would have done as much without even having a $1,000 on her bill as a deposit. Guys,
we had $85,000 right away.
Yeah, it was amazing. But on the day, we went up to Natal, you know, they asked me some questions.
Yeah, and pick up the nurse where they live, like right beside her way, because she walk on inside of the house with her. And by the time we jump off for put her in the car, the nurse fly the gate.
Yeah, open the gate and then she close the gate behind me.
And I said, John, she over there know I'm going, not John. You understand? My girl over there beat down the wall.
Was I?
What do you mean?
Uh-oh.
You might come now. Trouble are coming on my life.
But yeah, so when we got to Natal, the nurses just asked me some questions, you know, to register me basically. Yeah. And then they took me around to the room where I guess that's the labor room.
Yeah.
You don't really pack out things there, but you just, you know, have your labor there or whatever until they deliver the baby. Yeah. So we were in there.
We got there about 11.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you were up from about 6.
Zaïre completely. Hi!
Don't put on shot!
Hey guys, so we're back. Yeah, so we're back. Zaïre under, what kind of builder? Fourth theme under the comforter, so we can just hurry up and done record. But yeah, so I was saying that we were in the labor room and that was like the most funniest part. Now I understand why people actually have
funny.
Somebody I record the birthing experience because it is so hilarious. For people in Jamaica, wanna know how police grip up man, right?
Yeah, she did tell story. Hey, Babylon never hold me say it, you know. And that me I tell you,
guys,
your police never hold me say yet.
It was a natural birth. And trust me,
Maga.
the whole time I was telling myself that our bodies were made to do this, so this is what my body will do. If I go do it naturally, I'm gonna need an epidural. Friends, the pain licked me, but like the contractions were just like, as in the contractions were very close together. So I only did have like a short break, like 10 seconds or so. Jesus. I don't really remember them good enough. But trust me, the pain was real. At one point, them offered me some mild pain relief or something. It never did nothing. It never did nothing. It just did give me a tough spot from my buttocks. Like, it never did anything. But the doctor eventually did tell me, say, you know, you can just do my thing, and when it comes close to the time, somebody will come call her at the lounge. And she did walk out, and by 5 minutes time I said call her, because it's like, me think you know when you're ready for push. So like, me literally get up and just walk to the delivery room.
You know, ready. Remember? What? Come.
Oh, the nurse. No, but she was afterwards. Oh yes.
Come. I know that, sir.
Oh, that was so.
That's where it start from.
In the delivery room.
No. From in there, yes.
Oh.
I remember said she did come set you up and stuff and put in the drip them on us at sitting there and I say, other babies are on the ward. You need to quiet down.
Can you imagine?
Come.
She was the one annoying person at Natal. Everybody else was nice.
Everybody did.
She did just annoying. And I'm like,
was like,
oh, I'm not woman here. Because like when I went into the living room and like, guys, trust me, when the doctor say push, I get hemorrhoids from pushing, okay? So I'm gonna think when I need for no more.
Bro. Yo, you see how she fat? Wait. Fat people no show vein. And when you see Atty can push some vein in her forehead, jaw corner, and neck string, me I look at me and say, boom. Hey, you're brave enough that.
Because at one point the doctor was like, okay, come on, we need to get him out because he's been in this one spot for a very long time.
Yeah.
I think at that point Orlando really severe because I push with all my might, but the doctor was really like,
man,
no.
Big, yeah, man.
The doctor was like, please, don't, you can't make so much noise. That's the same nurse, and the nurse, not the doctor.
Listen, she's like, push this time now, no.
She's like, don't make so much noise because you're just wasting your energy. And I'm like, who is this? Who would tell a woman that she's a birth coach?
Like, no.
Because she's surely not mine.
Obviously, if you have old ancestors, remember ancestors, I don't know if our ancestors are talking or something wrong with that. But obviously, if you're elderly, never make sure you know, say, yo, when you try to open something tight, you bite your tongue, you grunt, and it will open.
Guys, but just that happy to him to get it in the delivery room.
Yeah, man,
because, like, if that wasn't the case, I think it would have been a very miserable experience on my own. But eventually, you know, pop. I mean, my belly did big, and the doctor, the last ultrasound I did, the lady actually told me that there's a lot of fluid. So I did know that after I push outside, there would be a huge gush. So after I let him out, you just hear whoosh.
Doctor Duffy, step back, man.
The doctor was like, wow, I knew this would happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, like.
Man come out well pink, I just see balls alone black.
What?
Big man thing. Check out the video there, man. I just see man balls alone black.
So like them take him, Orlando walk over the side with him when they inspect him and everything and I make him cry. The same rough nurse. I don't remember what she did, but I just know she did rough. Like,
rub him chest, man.
Yeah.
Cause him come out now bad.
Oh yeah, never did that cry. Right. And him eye did just all over the place. But so
she's like, you know, you need to make that first sound there.
Yeah.
And I rub him chest.
But I did get a little tear. I think they said it was like a 2nd degree tear or something like that. And it wasn't that bad, but God, I had to do like a salt bath like later that night, the next morning. I mean, honest to God, big up the nurses at Natalya. It was such a comforting experience.
Bird.
The food was delicious.
Come and go as me please.
Yeah, he was there. Normally, them closed off by 9, and my mom and Orlando was there up until. Yeah, like at least 11 or so. Yeah, and like they didn't really pressure them to leave and that stuff. But after I had him though, a different kind of hunger.
Yeah, man, my girl sleep, man.
No, but my hunger too.
You sleep out the ass, man.
No, but of course. And you see, like my friend Davia, big up herself, Davia told me say, as soon as you have him, try sleep on your belly. Oh my God. The best feeling ever. If you're pregnant and you're expecting, you see after you have that baby, sleep on your belly. Just try sleep on your belly. Are the best sleep ever. Trust me. You'll appreciate it. You're welcome in advance.
Yeah, man.
But yeah.
So I'm there, I give it trouble now.
Nuttall is I recommend Nuttall. I know a lot of people overlook Nuttall because people will go to Andrews right away. Yeah, because his wife, his girlfriend, so she did bonding.
Okay.
So she won't come back and mother her. But yeah, Nuttall is overlooked a lot. I think
right now at a crossroad this.
Yeah. it's a very nice, the people are warm and friendly, and actually the doctor said that to us. That's why she was registered at Nuttall, because the nurses, they're kind, they're just warm, you know, they're nice.
So it's more than a job for them.
Yeah. So it was giving birth in Jamaica. It's lovely. I mean, it can be rough, but my experience was mostly lovely. It was just that very uncertain part that just had me very nervous.
Right
but,
up to the finish of the race.
Yeah, but it was good. It was good. And our boy is here now. He just turned 3, so
yeah.
Give God thanks. We're grateful. Okay guys, so thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys do like this video. Remember to give a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you on Wednesday. There's a new hair video coming on Wednesday, so I'll see you guys then.
Yeah, content creator thing then.
Bye.
Hehehehe